How are you guys doing today? Bring you another video. In the background of this one, we are going to be playing some Call of Duty, and today we're going to be giving the rankings of the top 10 Call of Duties of the past 10 years. So in the past 10 years, obviously 2020 coming up, it's a new decade. We're going to break this down. We're going to go over each and every single Call of Duty that's been released since 2010. So for anybody who's going to say MW2, it's MW2 came out in 09, okay? I put this on Twitter. I put this on my Instagram. I actually put it on TikTok as well. If you guys want to follow me at any of those places, that would be absolutely amazing. If you like this video, if you support me, if you like Call of Duty, just drop a like on this and give me a follow on all the socials, especially Twitter. Please, Twitter is my spot. I literally live on Twitter. For you Call of Duty ranking list, let me know your top 10 of the past 10 years. I'm going to give you mine right here. I'm going to give you a little brief biography on each game and let you know why I think this. And you might agree with me. You might disagree. You're definitely going to disagree with me on some of these. I'm wearing the new Ewok FaZe Clan Champion collab merch, which is probably my favorite drop ever. Obviously, it's purple. One of my favorite things, purple. Oh, this is purple. I unplugged this. If you want to get some Overt merch, link in the description. We got one of the comfiest hoodies of all time. If you guys want to pick up some Overt merch, we got my little logo right there, pretty beautiful. Excited to announce that I actually renewed my contract with G Fuel. So once again, you could actually use code FLOW on all things G Fuel. They just sent me this huge package right here of all this stuff. They got the new, hold on, wait, can you guys see this? New PewDiePie flavor. The Dub Melon Mint, which is definitely interesting. And Snow Cone, one of my favorite flavors of all time. They literally just sent me a huge pack of this. If you guys want to grab some G Fuel, use code FLOW to get 10% more handsome. Please use it so that they don't fire me. Thank you. And I just want to say this, Black Ops best mini series. What is Black Ops considered? Best sub-series of a series of video games of all time. The Black Ops games are the best games ever. Let's go ahead and break down the top 10 of the last 10 years, ranking every Call of Duty game of this decade. Shout out to Birdman. He actually made a video about this, and I agreed with him on a lot of stuff, disagreed with him on some stuff, so I figured that I would make one and kind of give you guys my opinion. I want to see your guys' list in the comment section below. Oh my gosh. I actually am giving away a copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare as well. That link will be in the description. I extended it by 48 hours, so if you guys want to hop in it, this is the last chance. And then, yeah, going to be announcing the winner on Twitter. At number 10, we have Infinite Warfare. Now, I'm going to say a couple things about this game. Infinite Warfare itself, I personally don't think it was a terrible, terrible game. I think that it just came out at a bad time because we were all sick of the jetpack Call of Duties. And, of course, it released with Modern Warfare Remastered. And if you're a fan of Call of Duty 4 like myself and you want that boots-on-the-ground action, I found myself literally playing a ton of Modern Warfare Remastered. That's all I played. I think that I got the second prestige on Infinite Warfare, but, you know, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to really... I got a second prestige on it. I thought it was a solid Call of Duty. It just came at a bad time. I think that if it had been the first jetpack Call of Duty to drop, I think it would have been received a little bit better. And also, it came after Black Ops 3, which puts it in a tough spot. But Infinite Warfare is, unfortunately, the number 10 Call of Duty on this top 10. In number 9, in 9th place, this is going to be debatable, right? But I put Black Ops 4 as number 9. I think it could be number 9 or number 8. Black Ops 4, I just didn't play it a ton. I definitely prestiged a few times, as I always do. I don't even know if there's ever been a Call of Duty that I didn't prestige in, but I thought it was a good game. The main thing for me, I liked the fact that the health was big. I didn't care for the fact that the maps were small, but they made up for it with the Battle Royale mode. They made up for it with Blackout. I thought Blackout was a ton of fun. I actually played that a good amount, not as much as I would. I think that if I was streaming at the time, because really this last year I've been a little bit inactive with like gaming content, and I know that I've been obviously doing a million things, but I think that if I would have streamed more and if I would have streamed Blackout, I would have had a greater love for it. But I definitely played it a ton. I played it with my little brother a lot. I played it with friends a lot, and I thought it was fun. But Blackout itself does not qualify it, to me, to be ranked any higher than like that number 8, number 9 spot, right? So that's Black Ops 4. We got Black Ops 4 number 9. In the 8th place is Modern Warfare, and I have to say, Modern Warfare, I have it right here actually. Modern Warfare is actually, I think it's a solid title. I think that it has a ton of potential, and this is what most of the Call of Duty community agrees on, the fact that they don't want to see this game waste the potential. So Activision, Call of Duty, Infinity Ward, game is good. It's solid. It's got like the solid fundamentals. So I think listen to the player base, make a few little changes here and there, tweak a couple things, and I think we have a great Call of Duty on our hands. But it is it's still a pretty new game. Obviously, I think a ton of you guys probably just got it for Christmas. I'm still giving out copies. That's how new it is. And I think it has potential to raise in this list for sure. But as of right now, I'm putting it in 8th place because it does have the potential, but it's not quite there yet, in my opinion. But solid game nonetheless. In number 7th place, I have World War II. Call of Duty World War II. Thought it was fun. I had a good time. I think that I liked it more than the rest of the community. But what I will say is it definitely got better like halfway through the year. And they should have fixed a ton of things early on. For sure, there was a bunch of stuff that needed to be fixed immediately that didn't get fixed until about 6 months into the game. But I thought Call of Duty World War II, overall, a fun game, a solid game. And I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. I got a couple sniper nukes on that game and all that. I had a lot of fun with the bigger maps, with the sniping. I found it to be a pretty good time. And I was actually surprised. That so many people didn't like that game, honestly. Number 6, Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, I originally was going to rank this one lower. I'm trying to, I don't know. I was originally going to rank this one lower, but thinking back on it and thinking about all the fun that I had on that game, because I ended up playing that game a ton, going for chem strikes, and I enjoyed the big maps. You guys know me. I snipe. I do a lot of sniping. I do a lot of like that, like super chill, like battlefield type sniping where I sit in the back and I just chill in a bush. I'm like a camping sniper. I get it. I do that. I also do the quick scope thing. You guys who have been around forever know that like I snipe in every fashion imaginable. One of the best snipers of the past decade. But Ghosts was just such a slow-paced game, and at the time when it was out, I definitely just couldn't wait for the next Call of Duty to drop. I could not wait for the next game to drop. But thinking back on it, I definitely had a lot of fun with it. Count how many times I say honestly and definitely during this commentary, by the way. But I definitely, there we go, had a lot of fun with it, and I just had a lot of enjoyable times on the game. I think that sometimes, I mean, granted, you remember stuff more fondly, right? As you get away from it, you don't remember the bad times that you had on it, and that's for sure a factor. But even if you go to like the pro scene or any of the guys that were playing professionally, Ghost had solid fundamentals. Solid fundamentals, was a solid game overall, and I think that we've seen in the recent year or 2 years a lot of people coming back to Ghost to play it, and you know, just because it was a solid Call of Duty. So I could see Ghost being ranked anywhere from literally right in the middle is good for me, but I could see somebody hating it because it was too slow paced. I could also see somebody loving it because of the fact that the pro scene was so good. So that's totally your call. In the number 5th spot, this is where it's going to start to be like somewhat controversial, because all these top 5 people feel very strongly about, and I think that some of the stuff that I say is going to surprise you for sure, but I also think that some of the stuff I say is going to be like, oh, that makes sense that that's there. So bear with me on this. Here we go. Number 5, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, I think it was a very good jetpack Call of Duty. They definitely made the jetpacks way less powerful than, you know, Advanced Warfare, for example. And I think that it was a solid game. There was so much DLC in that game. There was so much. The kill streaks were pretty good. I think that they could have been a little bit stronger, if I'm being honest with you. But the kill streaks were good. The game was good. The game was solid. I definitely had a lot of fun sniping on the game. I played a lot of Nuketown. I don't know what it is, but anytime there's a Nuketown 24/7 playlist, I pretty much only play that. Like for sure. Like I'm trying to think about Black Ops 3, and I definitely remember the maps and all the wall running and all that stuff, but mostly I just remember like spamming Nuketown 24/7 playlists. That's water. So Black Ops 3, fun game, good game, solid game. I don't really have a ton to say about it. What was that sniper? The SVG-50. Love the way that thing was thundery. It felt nice. Definitely a nice game. In the fourth spot, okay, Modern Warfare 3. Loved it. Hated it at the time because of the fact. No, I don't think I hated it. I think that I actually enjoyed that game. That was a game. That was like one of the last games where all my in real life friends were still playing a ton of COD, right? So I feel like, and I'm sure that you guys can point out games where this happened to you, but throughout life, certain friends stopped playing games. Maybe some of your friends grow out of the Call of Duty phase and they're like, yo, hop on Destiny, hop on Apex, hop on Fortnite. I actually have Fortnite on right now. But hop on whatever game, hop on some Mortal Kombat, bro. Let's get in the game and play some what's another game? League of Legends. Never played that. But Modern Warfare 3 for me was the time that like a lot of my real life friends kind of stopped playing Call of Duty, and that's when I got more heavy into doing YouTube, because obviously gaming, I play video games for a job. Like I play video games for my living. So I just kept going hard with it, right? But MW3 is one of the last times that I remember having such great nights with the boys, playing Call of Duty all night long, dropping Moabs on people, dropping those mobs on everybody, and oh man, MW3 definitely had some fun times. And there's nothing quite like the feeling. Maybe I'm a nerd, but one of my favorite feelings in the world, like I'm talking about in the world, bro. I fought on the Logan Paul KSI boxing event, right? 20,000 people there watching me live. I've done jiu-jitsu tournaments in front of people. I got choked unconscious in front of people. I have gone on dates before. Pretty insane. And still one of the best feelings in life is being on that 23 kill streak with hardline. Bop, bop, bop. Getting that kill. 24. And guess what? There's your Moab. Alright? That's a good feeling. Number 3. Black Ops 2. Just such a good game, bro. Such a good game. I think it's almost unanimously agreed by everybody that Black Ops 2 is one of, if not the best Call of Duty. I think it's like almost universal that MW2 is the most fondly remembered, but Black Ops 2 is the best. That's what I think is the consensus among people. And Black Ops 2 was amazing. The ballista, the DSR. I can't even explain how many. I remember I was trying to do a dual comm with somebody back in the day, a big Call of Duty guy. And you guys may remember him, X-Jaws. He was going to, I think that I tweeted him or something. He's like, yo, if you get 100 kills with a sniper rifle in any game mode, I'll do a dual comm with you on my channel. And he had like almost 1 million subscribers at the time. And I was so stoked because I think during Black Ops 2 I had 15,000 subscribers, something like that. Maybe less, maybe 12,000, something like that. So to me that was going to be insane. Actually, speaking of that, in MW3 I got a Moab with the 50 cal, and I did a dual comm with Wings of Redemption at the time, and I gained like 5,000 subscribers from that, which was also insane. But anyways, back to Black Ops 2. Sniping in that game, amazing. Nuketown in that game, obviously Nuketown 24/7 playlist. I played it so much, and I just think that Black Ops 2, once again, one of the best Call of Duties of all time. What else can you say? The kill streaks were insane. Black Ops 2 was probably the last game that actually had insane kill streaks. I think that Modern Warfare actually has the best kill streaks of recent Call of Duties, and it definitely, you know what, it definitely does have solid kill streaks. But Black Ops 2 was one of the last times where if you got a swarm, it was done. People were backing out the lobby. You were gonna get 70 kills that game, and that's what made Call of Duty great. And they tried to like balance that, which is not good, in my opinion. Don't try to balance it for all the newbie people. Like, the thrill of Call of Duty is the fact that you could either do absolutely terrible when you get trashed by a team, or you get your kill streaks and your teammate gets an advanced UAV and you drop it, the dogs in the swarm. It's over. All right? Black Ops 2. Mic drop. Number 2 spot. This is, you might get upset with me. Advanced Warfare. I'm saying it. Advanced Warfare, the number 2 spot. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. I think this is the highest prestige game that I have. I believe I'm like 25th prestige in that game. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm going to try to break it down to you guys. Advanced Warfare was so different at the time. They really went out of their way to make things so crazy that I appreciated it. I thought the game was a ton of fun. I thought that there was a decent skill gap. Like, if you were better than another player and you had full use over the exo boost and stuff, and it was just so wild that I loved it. I don't know. I loved it. I loved the laser weapons. I loved the sniping in that game. The Atlas 20mm was an insane sniper. The Moors sniper rifle. Just so much fun. I think to this day, the Moore sniper rifle is probably one of my favorite snipers in any Call of Duty. The sound of it, the one shot at a time, one shot loading at a time, jumping all around. I don't know, that game was just, can somebody back me up? Can somebody back me up on this? That game to me, because it was so different, because it was so crazy, because of the sounds of that game to me were really cool. Like when you hit somebody with a melee, that sound was cool. That air burst shotgun, I forget what it was called. Was it the TAC-19, I think? That air burst shotgun, the Moore sniper rifle, the 20mm, the Atlas, the EM1 laser gun. It was just so crazy that I enjoyed it. The zombies in that game, Exo Zombies, I was a gigantic Zombies fan, and I still am a pretty big Zombies fan. I didn't play a ton of Black Ops 4, but before that, I used to always play zombies with everybody. Black Ops 2 was probably the king of zombies, besides World at War, obviously OG over here. But Exo Zombies was stupid, mindless fun that I just enjoyed, bro. I just enjoyed it. So, Advanced Warfare #2 spot. And that, of course, leaves the #1 spot open for the legendary Black Ops 1. I know that some people disagree. Some people, okay. The L96A1 sniper rifle, my favorite sniper rifle of any Call of Duty ever. I had over 100,000 kills with that sniper rifle in Black Ops 1. I had my tryhard account. I used to play on either my, obviously I had my quickscoping account, and then I had my tryhard account is what I had because I was super nerding out on Black Ops 1 back in the day. And I had over 100,000 kills with the L96A1 on my quickscoping account. And then I had, I don't know what I had. I think I had 100k kills total on my other account. But I had like a 5.4 KD sniping, almost primarily only sniping on that. So like I was literally obsessed with it. I think that was, Black Ops 1 was just such a perfect Call of Duty in my opinion. Kill streaks were insane. Kill streaks were dope. The maps, I thought they had a good mix of big maps, small maps, medium maps. The game, to me, felt pretty balanced. I just think that Black Ops 1 was one of the GOATs, bro. One of the greatest Call of Duty games of all time. One of the greatest to ever do it. The kill streaks in that game, the fun times on that game. They put in that little ballistic knife, which was like, I believe the first time we had ever had that, which led to so many crazy clips, so many good times. I used to make montages on that game all the time. And I think that I also remember it fondly because it came out right when I graduated high school. So I played a ton with my high school friends. And then it's the first game that I actually started uploading YouTube videos about. And so of course that holds a special place in my heart. It's the first game I started uploading YouTube videos about that led me to this being my job. Like during the last decade, I actually posted a tweet about this, but I said some of the things that I was kind of like memeing on some of this, but I was like, everybody's posting like stuff that they did during the decade. And during this decade, I started my YouTube channel, bro. I started the YouTube channel, which led to me doing like, you know, a ton of stuff. I worked at GameStop, which obviously it's a meme now amongst the community. I got fired from there for leaking Call of Duty information. Because of that, I went full-time on YouTube, right? I became a full-time YouTuber at the time. I ended up playing in the NBA influencer game. I ended up getting on the boxing event with the YouTube boxing event, obviously. I had a content house for the last 6 months that did roughly 400 million views in 6 months, which is crazy, and I'm working on some more content houses for this year, working with some big guys. I'm so excited. And I got nominated at the Game Awards, actually, as a top 5 gaming TikTok channel. So 2020, I want to become the CEO of GameStop. Black Ops 1 in the legendary #1 spot, okay? That's what it is. We're running out of time. This video is so long. If you guys even made it this far, please like it because I know that nobody's going to watch this because it's way too long. But, yeah, man, that's my top 10. That's the top 10 Call of Duties of the last 10 years of the last decade. That's my ranking for them. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do me a huge favor. Drop a like on it. Leave a comment if you made it this far. Just say the GOATs, alright? Just comment the GOATs if you made it this far so I know who's actually watching. If you want to enter to win this copy of Modern Warfare, I'm extending it for a few more days. That's it, and then I'm going to announce this on Twitter. Follow my Twitter, follow my Insta. If you want to follow my TikTok, that's fine. Yeah, man, that's what it is. I love y'all. I hope that you definitely enjoyed it. Oh, use code FLOW on G Fuel. Pick up some Overt merch for 2020, okay? Get some Overt merch for 2020. And, yeah, code FLOW on G Fuel, man. I'm excited to be part of the G Fuel family. Once again, Flow fam, G Fuel fam, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that, today's New Year's. I'm gonna take a nap because I haven't slept yet and it's almost 1 p.m. I'm gonna take a nap and then yeah, oh man, this video is kind of long. Dang, alright. I am over and out. Oh, blam.